Hey guys, it's been a hot minute. Um, welcome, welcome. Um, I have been trying my best to work well ahead. Probably to the point where I've prioritized working so much ahead that I haven't been do. I know I'm probably gonna upload a lot of these episodes in bulk and just release the whole series at once, which is most likely gonna happen. Aside from maybe the first few, like 1 through 4 maybe, I don't know. But but I have currently have 18 parts that have already been recorded. The 18th part I went and did Ganon, and you'll see that when we get there. There's still more parts to come actually. I did this out of order. Did I did 15 through 18 already, and they're all done. So now I just need to catch up on my post-commentary all the way up to number 14. And then I'll probably just upload everything all at once. So, there you go. That was me being stupid. I don't know why I thought that would work, but yeah, so just now I'm pretty much just playing catch-up right now. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things out of order with this series. But, you know what? We're here to have fun, right? Also, while we're here, like I said, I already have, like, 18 episodes. There's still more to come. We're not quite done yet with the series, but like I said, 15 through 18 are completely done, and I'm just, because again, commentary out of order. But I finally, after story time, since again this is post commentary and I don't need to narrate everything on screen, right? We're here to have fun. So some story time here. A long time ago, back in the 360 era, I used to play oh god, motion controls. The bane of my existence. But anyway, you know, back in the 360 era, I used to play a lot of Aliens versus Predator, the 2010 version. And I loved that game. There was a time where I used to be in like the DBA clan and the DBA, I think it was the DBH clan, I think I was in at one point as well. You know, mind you, like I said, this was way back in like the 2010 I played it for a few years until Colonial Marines came out in 2012. So I was on it off and on for about 2 years, from 2010 to 2012, I think. About that, yeah, something like that. I'm trying to remember, because my memory is not entirely the greatest, but you get the point. And at that time, so I played it between the ages of 11 and 13. So yeah, about them, maybe a little bit of 14, but yeah, really young. Obviously, as it is in gaming, you meet a lot of people that like to swear and stuff, which never bothered me. I mean, I like to think that I was pretty mature for my age. Didn't really bother me. I mean, you know, at that age, you're still a little immature. You know, you have your moments where people, like, you know, are being rude to you because they're just assholes, you know, and you're just still a little kid, tad immature. You kind of take it to heart. Like, we've all been there, but most of us turn out pretty alright, you know. But yeah, I played that game. So much fun. I played the crap out of that game. I beat it on the hardest difficulty on all 3 of the campaigns multiple times. I used to piss people off as the alien because I got so good at doing the reverse strat where like you use the alien's speed to just you just run up as fast as you can and then hit them once to stun them. But because again server lag and stuff like that, like you would hit them, but because you were going so fast, and usually, especially if it's like another Xeno or a Predator, they would also be sprinting at you. So yeah, it was yeah. And then you just do a quick 180 because I had my sensitivity maxed out, and just grab him from behind. It was so much fun back on the 360 era. It was such an asshole thing to do, but it was so much fun. So, yeah, I have a lot of fond memories on that game. I actually met my very first Xbox friends through that game. Most of which, obviously, I don't really talk to that much anymore, because obviously we grew up and stuff, but, you know, if you're still watching my YouTube channel, you guys know who you are. The only one that I've kept relatively decent contact with, even if it is like once in a blue moon, like one message every few months or something, the one I've kept in contact with the most is my good old buddy Big Meaty Claws. If you ever see this, you know, if you ever get a PC and you get Aliens vs. Predator 2010, please, get it on Steam. Please let me know, and we'll go down memory lane, alright? I would be more than happy to do that with you. I mean, hell, actually, Aliens vs. Predator is backwards compatible, but I think the servers are down. Well, it never had dedicated servers on consoles, so I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm just having fun, watching some Zelda, you know, and just all that, you know, telling some stories. But anyway, so anyway, the big thing that I wanted to like announce, which feeds into the story, is like a long time ago, I got, you know, because eventually I sold the console version because none of my friends played it. Obviously, it got super old. A lot of people on consoles just drifted off to play other games, right? And it just, you know, you might find the occasional loyalist, you know, like a few people here and there, but it was largely dead, right? So, you know, I sold it. Thinking back about it now, I don't know why. I should have just kept it, but I decided to buy it on PC because I really enjoyed the game, a lot of fond memories, and I wanted to play it, you know, better graphics, 60 frames, blah blah blah, right? So, you know, that's just kind of what happened. Before I continue this story, pay attention to that. Yeah, that was me being an idiot, because for some reason it didn't click that it would just despawn. Which I kind of understand why, because if you did something like that, you know, and it just stops, and you have no way to knock it off, and it required to be... Yeah, so I understand it. That was me being stupid. But, yeah. But as you can see, I'm horrible with motion controls. But anyway, back to the story. You know, so I got it on PC on Steam, and it, unlike most games on Steam, because again, it is fairly old, it came out in 2010, right? It didn't have controller support, at least not the Steam way, you know, how where it gives you that, especially if you go into big picture mode, it'll show keyboard or a half controller for half supported, which is kind of a misnomer, because it's really weird, because like games like Force Unleashed will say, oh, you know, half supported, but then you go in and it's completely supported, your controller, you know, which is weird, you know, so you can't entirely trust that, at least from my experience, but I digress. but yeah, it was no controller support, but when you load up the PC version, you can turn on your gamepad, and I did, me personally, and this is probably stupid, I could not get my Xbox controller to work because I was using the Xbox Elite controllers, like for the series, well, for the Xbox, yeah, I believe it was the Xbox, yeah, the Xbox One X, because you could use the Bluetooth and connect it to your PC, and for some reason it just wouldn't connect, it just wouldn't read right, and it just, and I just gave up on it, and today I finally decided to go and give it another whack after, I don't know, months or so, or maybe a year even, because I got the game, and then immediately came across those issues, and just, I tried to play it on keyboard, but it was too foreign, and it was just, I know that sounds really stupid. It's like, just enjoy the damn game, learn the keyboard and mouse. And in some games I do, like games that I'm forced to, for starters, and then games like the Mass Effect trilogy I have no problem playing on keyboard and mouse. I mean, I prefer playing on a controller because I played the trilogy on console, and then when I got it on PC, you know, it's just, you know, it's just what you prefer, right? But especially the original Mass Effect didn't have controller support, at least not very good. At least not through the Origin client, which is where I bought it, so I learned how to do keyboard and mouse on that. But, and then I went ahead and did keyboard and mouse, I think, on 2 and 3 on PC, but then Legendary Edition, I just used controller. But yeah, I just prefer controller, you know? That's just how it is. But yeah, I finally got it to work today. How to use the controller on Aliens vs. Predator on Steam. I finally got it to work. I know a lot of you are probably like, really, just now? Well, I had to go get a separate application where it was basically a virtual controller application where you could pick what controller connects to it, and then it's weird. I think the app is literally called X360. It's basically a Xbox 360 controller emulator, which is fine because that's what was out at the time, so it works. And yeah, just a simple install and then screwing around with it for a little bit to kind of get at least a basic understanding of how that program works. And yeah, it worked fine, and my controller works, and I was able to do my blocks. My blocks are, as I remember, holding the bumpers, and just had a little bit of a nostalgia trip today playing single player Survivor, because I do, which now feeds into the announcement. Now that I got that to work, because I've never played AVP on PC properly, but now, you know, don't really have any achievements, haven't played the campaigns, nothing really, because of the gamepad issue. But now I can announce that I will, now that I got that to work, be doing an Aliens vs. Predator 2010 recording. I'm going to be doing a series on it because I really love that game. That is a game I've always wanted to do a Let's Play on, even if it's old. It's just a really good game, very nostalgic. One of my very first online experiences, actually, if not the first. You know, it's like I said, where I met like my first friends, where I have a ton of amazing memories, and just, yeah. Yeah, this is what, yeah, I think in later episodes I completely neglected to include any scenes with the dragons, especially the very, very later episodes, like 15 through 18. Well, 15 through 17. Any time a dragon was there, I cut it out. I probably shouldn't have, because dragons are cool to look at, but oh well, what's done is done. I already made the edits and exported it and everything, so oh well. But yeah, I'm really excited to do an Aliens vs. Predator series. I'm even played some multiplayer today. Now I got my gamepad to work, and you know, since it's the PC version and there are dedicated servers on PC, even if they're fan-made, you know, my ping wasn't exactly that great. It was like 200 milliseconds, so it's not that great. But it was and because I think that's part of the reason why I can never get my grabs to work. Either that or grabs were disabled, because I know dedicated servers, I think, have their own rules, because I don't know. But anyway, it was really fun. It was really fun. And I'm so excited. So excited to get back into Aliens vs. Predator, even if only once in a while. But like I said, I will be doing a series. We'll be doing all 3 campaigns. And I'm even gonna go as far as to say, because again, on the console version, I have done it multiple times. And even though it's been years and I'm incredibly rusty, I am committed to doing the series on the hardest difficulty. Which is gonna suck, because the hardest difficulty, if you die, there's no checkpoints. You have to redo the whole level. So it's very skill-based. And especially as the Marine, you could die in like 2 hits. So you need to be... And the acid blood from Xenos can kill you. So you need to be very careful. Like, you can't just shotgun a Xeno when they're in your face, covering your whole screen, because the acid will spray on you. And unlike easy difficulty, where you take a tiny bit of damage, it'll practically kill you from splash damage, which would make sense, because it is acid blood, right? So, yeah, a lot of things you gotta keep in mind, but even though it was annoying at times, it was so much fun to play on Nightmare. Just, you know, like I said, I really enjoyed the game. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. I can't wait to share that game with you guys, even though I know right now at this current point in time I only have like 33 subscribers. Probably half of you don't even watch because I'm so new. My quality is not really that consistent because there's just so much that goes into it, and then I'm still learning. I really need to go onto Fiverr or something and go pay someone to teach me how to do OBS properly, because this stuff is just so crazy, man. It's so in depth, you know, with compressors and stuff, and that stuff just goes over my head. Even watching videos doesn't make sense to me half the time. Yeah, it's a lot. But you know what? We're here to have fun. So be prepared for that. That might be the next thing I do after I finish Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, actually no, I take that back. What I need to do is I need to stop being a lazy ass, and I need to go back and go finish my Splinter Cell Double Agent comparison series, because I started it, and then I got I don't even think I got halfway, and then I just stopped. I got sidetracked with life and stuff, and you know how it is. You know, so I really need to go back and do that. Yeah, you can really tell that my style throughout the later videos changed in my edits because I know I die here, and in the later videos I just stopped showing fights where I die, especially later in the game where you're fighting Lionels, because especially if you're committed to killing that Lionel and you die 30 times, which did happen at one point, and you'll see in the video, in the later videos, specifically, I think it's 15 or 16, I believe. Again, you don't want to see 37 fights end in failure before, you know, or something, right? You know? Before you finally win, because then the video just gets exponentially long. Even if you sped it up 10 times or whatever, but then it's like, if it's that sped up, you can't really see it and enjoy the fight, so, but yeah. Did he light himself on fire? This guy lit himself on fire. I don't think I had the Stasis Plus yet, which if I did, I really should have used it. For some reason, it never clicks to use Stasis on enemies. I never use Stasis for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, you can tell you can tell that I got way better at fighting on Master Mode throughout later in the series, because this is really bad. Jeez. Dude, I'm almost borderline embarrassed. This is... Because again, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that I had the Stasis Plus. I should be using it. God, it's amazing how in the heat of the moment, it really shows how poor your battle skills are, or your battle sense, or your awareness of all the possible ideas or things you could do to turn the tide in your favor. Because it's like right now I'm thinking, why haven't you been using Stasis? But I can't remember if I have it on Plus or not. But I'm pretty sure I do. And it's like, what in the world are you doing, alien? Come on. Stop being stupid. But I needed to commit to this because, you know, I need that shrine. Yeah. Gotta love that, am I right? Gotta love that. Oh wow, I didn't realize we were like 2/3 of the way through the video already, my god. Jesus. Got too excited talking about AVP and just being embarrassed how crap I am Well, to be fair, this is fairly early game, as you could tell by the fact that we only have had one Blood Moon, and the fact that I don't have a lot of shrines at the moment. I only got, like... I don't even know how many at this point. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a major strength test. Oh yeah, we're about to have a death montage soon. Yeah, the good old death montage. I don't know if you heard that in the background. I think it was like a motorcycle or something. I apologize, but you know, it is what it is. Art container, always a pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, the main goal, since I'm focusing on hearts, is to get the Master Sword. I'm trying to get the Master Sword as early as possible. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's the only weapon that recharges rather than just breaks outright, so it's very nice to have on Master Mode. Especially when it's fully upgraded, and especially when you have Barbarian armor. So, it's very nice to have. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. I don't know why I didn't just throw it there. Would have done a lot more damage if I did it that way, but oh well. Just... Oh god, it's amazing how much easier the fights got after I got the Master Sword. And like the Barbarian armor. Like just how quickly like these guys even just die. It's, oh my god. You don't realize how hard it is until you know, get better gear. You don't realize, well, it's not really hard per se, but you get the point. He's almost at full health again. I let him get to full health because I'm a moron. Now, I was playing way too passive early game. That was my biggest issue, I think. And canceling his little spin ability with the bomb. I think that's the only time I did that throughout the entire game. I completely forgot that was the thing you could do. Yeah. I also just realized that I don't eat, like, for a large majority of the game. I didn't have a horse either. I've been walking everywhere on foot. I get a horse later for a very specific reason that you'll see in later episodes. But yeah, I kind of went quite a while without... Yeah, and that was me being stupid. Yeah. Yeah, like shrines are is like the only exception to my rule of showing the fight. Which I know that kind of sounds stupid. It's like, why would that be like your only exception? Like, you're not going to show 37 fights of Lionel. But it's like, you know, it's a shrine. Like, this is like something important that you need to see. Well, I guess you could easily make your... I don't know. I don't know. Just at the time, I was like, no, shrines are important. You have to show it, and if you die, you I don't know. I don't know. I just don't question it. I don't even know myself. Maybe subconsciously I knew I can make fun of myself later for it and I just left it in. I don't know. Yeah, we should be doing it this time. I don't think I die again. Well, I mean, I might, because this is early enough game where I probably didn't commit to just beating him when I got to the laser of death that always happens. Well, no, I'm pretty sure I beat him. Yeah, because I got I got the frost blade, so surely. Could be wrong though. I don't know why I was just throwing bombs at— oh, and yeah, okay, do I die here? That's the question. No, I don't. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Guardian weapons are so cool. Like, just the design and everything. I love those things. I need a drink. Good thing I have tea with me. Tea is so good, I'm telling you. Yep, this is the death montage. So, and then I think I go get the ancient cuirass here in a minute. And then I come back here because I'm trying to grind as much ancient parts as I can for the money. Need the rupees to unlock the fairy fountains, which is basically what's going on here. So you're just gonna see a bunch of deaths for like this last little bit. So I think I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy my misery, because I was getting very frustrated. Especially when I would die on the last one, like right there. Last guardian of that area, and just nope. Screwed it up. Yeah, you could tell this was super early game because I still couldn't get the pattern for when it would pause. Yeah, there it is. But later in the game, I got a lot better at it. Naturally. You know, if anything, I learned under desperation. Anyway, I'm just gonna enhance my armor, and then basically, after that, I think I have one more clip here in a minute. That's just me dying, because I went back there to try and kill them, and I just die a few more times, so I'm just gonna quit my commentary there, and then when the video ends, the video ends. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the last little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. I realize now how much of a fool I am since I said it's another death clip, but no, it wasn't. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, yep. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.